Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. Hurricane Harvey, now Tropical Depression Harvey, is to blame for 31 fatalities. The storm has destroyed close to 100,000 homes. Officials in Houston are now going door to door, marking bright orange C's on homes that are clear.
Explosions at a chemical plant near Houston have released a plume of chemical fumes that sent several people to the hospital. Officials have conflicting opinions about how dangerous those fumes actually are.
Exposure to smoke from these organic peroxides is similar to standing over a burning campfire.
The smoke is noxious. Its toxicity is, it's a relative thing.
Yes, the plume is incredibly dangerous.
In Beaumont, Texas, hospitals and shelters are being cleared after the city lost its drinking water supply. Officials now say Harvey could surpass Hurricane Katrina as the costliest storm in U.S. history, with more than $100 billion in damage.
Well, Harvey has caused record-setting devastation, as we have seen, dumping more than 50 inches of rain in parts of Texas. Water rescues still happening hourly today, with tens of thousands of people still in dire need of help.
So today, ABC is hosting the Day of Caring, partnering with the American Red Cross. And we are encouraging you to give in any way you possibly can to help victims of Hurricane Harvey. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick is joining us live from the Southwest Florida chapter of the American Red Cross with details on how you can help. Jess.
Good evening, Haley and Scott. The staff here at the American Red Cross says that they've seen a lot of generosity already from Suncoast residents. Donations are actually coming in so quickly that the organization hasn't been able to total the dollar amounts to see how much our community has raised. But of course, the numbers to rebuild expected to be in the billions, so the victims of Hurricane Harvey can use any help that they can get. If you decide to donate financially and want your money to go solely to Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, you must indicate that when donating. When you do that, your money will go to help supply food, water, and shelter for Hurricane Harvey victims. The easiest way to donate is to go onto the Red Cross website and do so there. You can also mail in or drop off a check to any chapter of the American Red Cross. There's also a phone line open to donate. Now, there is a text line that allows you to automatically donate $10 to these relief efforts, but because of overflow, the system is backed up. However, the Red Cross says to not be discouraged from doing that, to just be patient. Then, after you donate, you'll be able to track where all of this money is going.
In the coming weeks and months, we always provide donor bulletins and donor feedback as far as where that money has been spent. So right now, 91 cents of the dollars that we spend are going directly back to our services.
Now, we have all of the numbers and addresses that you may need on our website, mysuncoast.com, to make any monetary donations. Now, the staff here at the American Red Cross says it's much better to donate money rather than food and other household items because logistically, it's just not easy to get over there. Reporting live in Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
After an extensive review, the South Florida Museum is claiming responsibility for the death of their most beloved resident, Snooty the manatee. A New York attorney conducting that review found aquarium staff knew the panel covering a small access tunnel in Snooty's tank was loose on July 16th. A breakdown in communication kept that problem from being addressed before the 69-year-old manatee was found trapped in the tunnel on July 23rd. Thursday, staff refused to say whether any employees had been fired or disciplined as a result of this oversight.
Definitely has to be some kind of repercussions because that's just not something that should happen.
Out of respect for our employees, we don't talk about our employment issues.
The museum did say the report has led to changes in staffing as well as new checklists for divers and new record keeping and reporting protocols. A spokeswoman for the museum confirmed that Marilyn Markle, the aquarium's director when Snooty died, no longer works for the museum. However, we do not know if it was a termination related to Snooty's death.
All right, time to get a check on our weather. A dry day for most of us so far. Here's Bob Harrigan with more on the First Alert forecast.
A hot one too, Scott. Temperature right now feels like has been in the 100 to 106 degree range, and And we have a axis, this is the trough axis that you see right here extending from Harvey, which is still causing problems. Even though it's a tropical depression, we're still getting tornadoes on the east side of it, which you typically do with some of these feeder bands. These are the cells. You see these indications right here. These are some icons indicating Doppler-indicated tornadoes moving rather quickly right through portions of Alabama tonight. And the latest shows 2 tornado warnings in effect with that line. For us, not much shower activity around, but tomorrow will be a different story as we'll see more moisture come into play. That trough axis to the west will kind of change things up a little bit. Well, get a look at this. This is Irma, the second major hurricane of the season. Yesterday at this time was a tropical storm. Today, a major hurricane with winds at 115 miles an hour. The forecast path and track take it over the next 5 days, all the way to just east of the Leeward Islands, pushing off toward the northwest with 140 mile an hour winds. We'll talk more about Irma as well as the rest of the tropics coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Okay, Bob, thank you. Floodwaters still have not subsided for several communities along the Myakka River in Venice. Today, Sarasota County Emergency Management and Red Cross crews were on hand to help the residents there. They set up portable toilets and provided water and snacks for those affected. At its height, the floodwaters were about 3 to 4 feet deep in some areas. And while the flooding has gone down some, they still have a long way to go. In the meantime, neighbors continue to come together to support each other.
It's really a neighbors helping neighbors experience. We've had folks come up in their 4x4 trucks and picking up water to take it back to their neighbors that are in there. As you can see, the 2 ladies on the horses, they actually came to the canteen and took some water and snacks and actually used their horses to go through the neighborhood to deliver supplies to anybody in need.
Emergency management officials say they will continue to provide water and other services as needed.
Teachers, parents, and volunteers from Canaan Elementary School are collecting donations for those affected by floodwaters in Center Lake. The volunteers started by posting on Facebook asking for donations. They're collecting water, cleaning supplies, snacks, boxes, and clothing. The PTO vice president of the school says the support they have already received is overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, I know if it was me, I don't know what we would do without community support. I really don't know what we would do. We have 5 kids ourselves and couldn't even imagine being in that situation.
If you would like to donate to the families of Center Lake, you can drop off donations at Canaan Elementary School on Televast Road in Sarasota. Or if you want to help pass out donations in the neighborhood, you can join the volunteers this Saturday, September 2nd at the entrance of Center Lake. While all supplies are appreciated, they're hoping to collect more storage containers, tape, and boxes for the families.
Well, still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the case that put Sarasota in the national spotlight. Back in the news, protesters demanding justice for Carly Bruscia as her killer faces a resentencing trial.
Plus, a new program coming to Sarasota County schools. What is Social Black Belt? We'll explore that when we come back.
Now you can win a $50 Visa. It's easy. Just enter the word of the week at mysuncoast.com. This week's word is labor. We'll pick a winner each week. Good luck.
The corners of a city street, a table and a cafe seat. I've got you everywhere I go. You're everywhere, got you everywhere, everywhere I go.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or Learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid, your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you'd call now.
Call 1-800-319-0237.
Independence U, for an independent you.
Call 1-800-319-0237.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
A group opposed to the new Florida law concerning the death penalty took to the streets of Sarasota today. The group Predator Patrol rallied outside the Sarasota County Courthouse. They don't like the recent Florida Supreme Court decision to have juries vote unanimously in order to oppose the death penalty on a convicted murderer, causing new sentencing trials for some convicted murderers across the state. Today's protest was done in conjunction with a new sentencing hearing for Joseph Smith. However, that hearing was postponed, but the group says that they are there to speak for Smith's victim, Carly Bruscia, who no longer has a voice.
Ones that have already gotten their sentence should stay with that. Maybe if they want to change it now for people that are just now being sentenced, that may be different. But the ones that have already gotten their sentence, they should stay with what they've been given and proceed with that.
Back in July, the Florida Supreme Court ruled Joseph Smith will get a new sentencing trial. He was originally given the death penalty for the rape and murder of 11-year-old Carly Bruscia.
A local psychologist is hoping to help students better handle life situations. The program is called Social Black Belt. It's designed to teach students what program founder Dr. Christopher Cortman calls the 10 basic truths. It's all about teaching the students how to handle bullying, divorce, and loss.
Your emotions are not these invaders from another planet that you can't control. And we teach that in our society. Well, you can't change how you feel. Yeah, you actually can, because you create your own feelings by the way you perceive reality.
The program has the support of school board member Eric Robinson. In fact, the Sarasota School District allocated $200,000 for this program.
And up next, Bob will be back with your first alert forecast and something brewing in the tropics.
Attention Sarasota and surrounding cities. After 25 years in Sarasota, Bacon's Furniture and Design will be moving to create Southwest Florida's largest and most dynamic furniture store. We must liquidate everything in the store at huge savings as fast as possible. Do not miss this opportunity to purchase quality sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio furniture, mattresses, and more. All at the absolute lowest prices possible. The Bacon's Furniture and Design relocation sell-off. Nobody beats Bacon's.
I was always worried and scared. Mom was in pain. She wasn't going to get any better, and all the trips to the ER were painful for all of us. Then we called Tidewell Hospice, and everything changed. Now she has care in our home when she needs it, surrounded by family. We know we don't have much time left with Mom, but we decided to make the best out of that time. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline if you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death. You must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Bob, it's hard to already move on to talking about another system when we're still worried about Harvey.
Yeah, and on social media and on the internet, there's a lot of long-range forecasting. Don't get worried, nothing to be worried yet about. Just kind of watch it. You know, back in the day, you never had access to that, but those models are out there, and we saw with what happened with Harvey, it can change a lot in the course. At one point, Harvey, 5 days out, had it going into Mexico, if you recall, and so eventually ended up into Texas. So a lot can happen between now and timing of it. We were just talking about it would be for us if we were getting anything at all. Looks like next weekend, so it's a long way off, and it can do a lot of different things. Here's what's happening with our beautiful weather. Van Wezel webcam showing again nice weather out there. We had lots of sunshine, heat. It is hot. 106 feels like temperature just an hour ago. That's dropped a whopping 2 degrees. And Harvey's still causing problems. There are flood warnings. There's tornado watches out. There's tornadoes being issued now, tornado warnings being issued into Alabama as that outer feeder band continues to have enough rotation and spin to it that it's prompted the National Weather Service to issue those tornado warnings northwest of Birmingham. Heavy rainfall now into Tennessee. This is the tornado watch area, which covers a good chunk of northwestern portions of Alabama and northeast Mississippi. Flood warning already in effect for Memphis and places to the north. So it's not over. Even though it's a tropical depression now, it still is causing all sorts of problems. You can see some storms that were around have weakened and moved on. The sea breeze fronts are hitting one another here into Wauchula in the next hour or so. You'll start to see more storms firing up there in the interior counties. As far as the current conditions go, we have some sunshine, plenty of it. The heat index at 104. That's due to a dew point, which is incredibly high at 80 degrees. It doesn't get much higher than that. West winds are at 9 now, and the pressure 2998. The high today was 90, right at the average. This morning's low was warm at 78 degrees. And as far as the rainfall goes, that monthly total now at 20.97. That is the second all-time greatest amount of rainfall ever in the month of August over the past 100 years for the Suncoast. Now, temperatures currently 91 in Orlando, 91 in Miami, and temperatures in the low 90s in Mayaca City. Wauchula, you're at 94. So there's plenty of heat and energy as those two fronts meet here, the East Coast breeze and the West Coast breeze. There'll be some big storms over parts of Hardee and DeSoto counties. Well, this is a big storm. It went from a tropical storm to a major hurricane in less than 24 hours. Incredible intensification there. Top winds are at 115. It's going to move to the west and northwest as a result of a high pressure building to the north of it. After 5 days, it looks like it'll be east of the Leeward Islands as a Category 4 with 140-mile-an-hour winds. And there's a lot of uncertainty as to what it might do. Now, the reason why it's a little bit further south than the GFS is because some reliable models keep it on a more westerly course in time. As far as the satellite imagery goes, a well-defined classic eye has developed, a very tightly wound eye. Right there you see it briefly as it makes its way to the west. It's still there, and it looks like it will continue to stay fairly strong. In fact, Category 3 over the next 2 days. As far as what's going to be happening with it, this is all the United States model. The models of the United States all kind of put together with the GFS. That's the GFS off to the northeast of the islands. As I mentioned, that cone drops down further south because the European keeps it more on a westerly course as high pressure builds over Bermuda. So Bermuda high pressure ridge will determine whether it's going to go toward the United States or stay away from the U.S. If it's a strong Bermuda high, it will go more toward the United States. If it's weaker, it stays off to the east coast. Now, temperatures are extremely warm throughout this region, so there's no sense that it will weaken as it makes its way off toward the west-northwest in time. For us, this trough of low pressure will move in and we'll get more of an east to southeasterly wind flow, which will give us a better chance for showers and storms as we make our way through the upcoming weekend. So expect a good deal of showers and storms over the weekend. For boaters, southeast winds turn to the west at 10 knots. Seas will be 2 to 3 feet with a light chop out there. The water temperature at 88 degrees, and tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay. High tide at 11:33 and another at 9:11 tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy, isolated storms are still possible late this evening. Warm, muggy, 78. Tomorrow, a 40% chance for storms, a high near 91. And the extended forecast does call for a better chance for storms on Saturday, less of a chance on Sunday and Labor Day. We'll be watching the tropics next week closely. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The Florida Board of Governors is approving a $5.1 billion budget request for the state university system. This budget will go toward the school year beginning in August of 2018. It is a 3.6% increase in state funding over this year, including a $100 million increase in performance funding for 12 schools. The universities also outlined another $326 million in proposals that will be considered in the upcoming legislative session.
So looking for something fun to do with the family over the Labor Day weekend? From where to find some good music to cardboard boat races, ABC 7's Linda Carson has it all covered in the Suncoast Scene next.
Tonight, Harvey's wrath, the historic storm finally weakening, but the flood threat still far from over as rescues continue and residents return to ruin. So what's next? ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Jacuzzi is proud to present our first ever safe bathing event. The Jacuzzi walk-in tub allows you or a loved one to take a safe and relaxing bath. Never climb in and out of a regular bathtub again. Our walk-in tub offers a low step-in threshold, fast drain technology, soothing hydrotherapy, and even a shower handle. Regain bathing independence with a Jacuzzi walk-in tub and enjoy spending more time with loved ones. Why wait any longer? During our safe bathing event, save $750 on a new walk-in tub. Receive $250 in safety upgrades and a $100 Visa gift card. But if you call right now during this program, we'll double the savings to $1,500, double the safety upgrades to $500, and double it to a $200 Visa gift card with your walk-in tub purchase. Call right now to save double on a new walk-in tub. Call now.
We asked our customers, why is Consumer Cellular your choice in wireless?
Consumer Cellular helps me save money. It's simple and easy.
It is reliable.
I like the fact that there are no contracts.
By moving to Consumer Cellular, my cost is 50% less than it was.
They fit the plan to you.
I have everything I want with Consumer Cellular.
Their customer service is fabulous.
Customers are the #1 priority.
I really feel like they take care of me.
We're proud to have received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 3 times in a row.
We really appreciate the AARP discount.
AARP members get exclusive discounts.
It's easy to switch. You could use your own phone and you could use your own number.
Wild horses wouldn't drag me away from Consumer Cellular.
Go with Consumer Cellular.
You're going to save a lot of money.
Switch today. It's all backed by a 30-day risk-free guarantee. Call 1-800-368-8758. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Well, it's time to make some plans for the long Labor Day weekend coming up.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene.
Ocean's 11 Big Band takes center stage at Music on Main in Lakewood Ranch this week. Friday night, 6 to 9. Admission is free. Come by the ABC 7 booth and say hello and start your weekend off right with the music of the Ocean 11 Big Band. And in Venice this weekend, the 9th annual Downtown Venice Craft Festival.
The festival is going to be amazing. It's going to have all sorts of vendors, from your nice small craft vendor selling a cute little $5 item to a fine art booth that will have some beautiful art displays and sculptures.
At Gail's booth, you'll see how she takes discarded wine bottles and turns them into jewelry.
Here is what it looked like originally, and then I will say break it in half. And this is coming from the back of the bottle right here. And then this part is actually the inside of the bottle. And then when I'm done cutting this and smoothing it, I will end up with a piece of jewelry that looks like this.
The Vintage Craft Market right here on Miami Avenue, Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4. There'll also be a great green market with it so you can find fabulous and unusual plants. And in Inglewood this weekend, the 61st Annual Pioneers Days Festival. And if you're looking for action and excitement this Labor Day weekend, the #1 best place to find it is right here in Inglewood. The cardboard boat races Saturday morning are great fun. Registration is at 9. At 10 a.m., some wild and crazy boats at the water.
Last year, I think we had close to 30, so we could have about 30. We have 3 different categories, one for the under 10s, the teens, and then the adults.
The Inglewood Labor Day Parade is taking a new route this year. It'll start at the shopping center on State Road 776, head south, then west down Dearborn Avenue.
At 9 a.m., the parade starts, and it will end with the horses. And once the horses have passed Pioneer Park, the Corvettes come in, take their place for the Corvette Car Show.
And as the festival continues, there'll be some hard-fought competitions.
If you like to eat pie, come on down. If you like to eat watermelon, we've got those for you too. We have a beard contest. We'll show off all of our beautiful photographs that were in the photo contest.
Lots of ways to have a happy Labor Day on the Suncoast. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda. Lots going on.
That's the place to be, I think, this weekend.
Yeah,
Sounds
hopefully
like
the
it.
rain stays away. Scattered storms are back in the forecast.
Okay, thanks, Bob. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
See you tonight at 11.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Discover all the reasons the experts love Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Nobody beats Subaru in service quality, vehicle quality, and overall quality. And ALG named Subaru the 2017 top brand for residual value. Right now, lease the most fuel-efficient vehicle in its class, a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month, or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
This is important news for women who were administered chemotherapy intravenously for breast cancer and then suffered permanent hair loss. The chemotherapy drug Taxotere has been linked to permanent alopecia or permanent hair loss. Some women administered the breast cancer chemotherapy drug Taxotere have suffered from permanent hair loss on scalp, eyebrows, and eyelashes. The FDA has urged doctors and the manufacturer to warn women administered Taxotere of the risk of permanent hair loss. If you or a loved one were administered chemotherapy intravenously for breast cancer and suffered permanent hair loss, you may have a right to a cash award and medical expenses. If you suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy for breast cancer, call the law offices of Davis & Crump at the number below right now to find out if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah, yeah.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.